Welcome to Tgys. I'm Christy.
I'm Greg. How y'all doing?
Good, really good.
Hey, first off, why don't we just say Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there?
Yeah.
We got a lot of military, both of our families.
Yeah, we were talking about that the other day.
And we just want to say, shit, yeah.
Thank you, veterans.
Cheers.
Let's go with our first game of the day. The Saints versus the Vikings. I'm picking the Saints on this one.
Yeah, Vikings have a brand new quarterback. What's his name? Joshua Dobbs. Came up with the big victory last week. Looked pretty good for the Vikings. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Saints.
Okay.
Christy, let's go ahead and hit a Facebook hotline question. The Facebook hotline was crazy. I thought this thing was going to stay on. Was crazy this week. We got a bunch of questions. First, let's just go ahead. Let's take one in from Dana. And she says, hi, guys. I really love the morning show each Sunday.
Nice.
Greatly appreciate you all.
You're welcome, Dana.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
Thank you, exactly. There is talk that the Huskies are not all that, Christy. I think they have done...
I probably led that.
Dana thinks they have done well, and what do we think are they not?
No comment.
Christy's the Cougars fan. I think the Huskies are looking pretty darn good. Really is what the Huskies need. We just need one of those four in front of us to slip, and somehow we can sneak in and let the rest of the nation know that there's other college football other than east of the Mississippi.
Just not Florida State.
Not Florida State?
Mm-mm.
What's that? Scott likes Florida State.
That's what I'm saying, just not Florida State.
Oh, you want a Huskies Seminoles? Yeah, I think so too. So, hey, good luck, Huskies. Looking good going forward.
I would rather have the Florida State at this point.
That's so cold.
Okay, let's do another game. We've got the Seahawks versus the Commanders. Because it is Veterans Day, I'm going with the Commanders.
Oh, that's a
Commander and Chief.
good way of looking at it. Hey, Christy, you got a lot of games right last week, but not as many as I did. I was 5-0 last week. Did I take the Seahawks last week?
Yeah.
Well, then let's take the Commanders this week. Christy, let's go to another one off the Facebook hotline. I love this question here. This came in from Scott, and Scott wants to know Black Sabbath or Led Zeppelin.
I actually really like, I don't know a lot about either one, but I really like Ozzy Osbourne's voice, so I'm going to go Black Sabbath.
Both these bands are classic. If it keeps on raining, that levee's gonna break. But I'm taking Black Sabbath. Honest to God, I only like a couple Led Zeppelin songs, When the Levee Breaks and No Quarter, but I pretty much love every Black Sabbath album out there. I've learned how to play gosh knows how many Black Sabbath songs over the course of my life. I might have learned one Led Zeppelin song, I don't know. So I'll take Black Sabbath over Led Zeppelin. All right, Christy, James answered on that one too. James on the Sabbath, Led Zeppelin. He says Sabbath. Led Zeppelin is cool, but it's more of a hockey vibe. So I totally agree with that.
Let's just go ahead and ship it over to Sideline Scott at this point.
Hey everybody, Sideline Scott here for TGYS. Woo! Does anybody have some heart medication I can borrow? I just got done watching that FSU Miami game. Good Lord. Oh. FSU pulled it off. We are 10-0, baby. North Alabama next week. Then we got the Gators. Looks like it's smooth sailing. The only thing is, we got that ACC championship game coming up. And it looks like we're going to be playing Louisville. And them boys are tough. So, FSU didn't have their best game tonight, but a win is a win. Whew! This part of TGYS is brought to you by Cayman Jack Margaritas. I bought the good stuff this week. That stuff I bought last week, that rot gut. Good Lord, no, never again am I going to buy that stuff. All right. Let's see where I got here. All right. I would like to thank everybody for their service on this Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day, everybody, to all the Marines, Army, Navy, Coast Guard, Air Force, Space Force, Merchant Marines out there serving our country. Here's to you. I would like to thank the United States Marine Corps and having their 248th birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Marine Corps. My dad also had a birthday yesterday. My dad turned 80. 80. God bless him. He spent the day with my mom in St. Augustine, and I'm sure they had a very nice day together. So happy birthday, Dad. 80. Good on you. Here's 80 more. All right. We got some ugly games coming up in the NFL tomorrow. Tomorrow, the games are going to be ugly. We got San Francisco coming to Jacksonville to play the Jaguars. That is going to be an ugly game. Jacksonville and San Francisco, oh, that's going to be ugly. An even uglier game, Detroit is headed to LA to play the Chargers. Detroit and the Chargers, that's going to be an ugly game. Whew. But I'll tell you the game I'm looking forward to, seriously. I'm looking forward to, oh, excuse me, Cayman Jack. Them Vegas Raiders are going to play the Jets. We're going to play that other New York team. I think we got the Sunday night game. Everybody in the country is going to get to watch the Raiders. So I hope they put on a good show. Go Raiders. All right. When I was driving my truck up 95 through Florida last week, some DJ on the damn radio station, he brought up a subject that I asked. The DJ said, I'm going to open up the phone lines and you tell me Black Sabbath or Led Zeppelin. I said, well, all right, granted, Zeppelin had John Bonham and they had Robert Plant, but, man, I got Black Sabbath tattooed on my arm. If I wasn't driving, I would have called in and said, Sabbath, baby! Woo! Play me some Sabotage. Anyway, I'm going to take Sabbath over Led Zeppelin. I like Led Zeppelin too, but I'm going to be honest with you. I like The Who more than I like Led Zeppelin. As for Darren, hey man, give that underwear a shot. I bought a pair of those raccoon underwear things, and they're pretty comfortable. I know they got no fly. It's weird, but give them a chance. They're comfortable. So yeah, try them out. Anyway, whew. That's all I got. I hope everybody has a wonderful Veterans Day. So may all your teams lose, except who we got? Raiders, Packers, Jaguars, Detroit, Bruins, Lightning, rock and roll. All right, Greg Christie, back to you.
Oh, I love you sweetly. Oh, yeah. I love you sweetly.
Welcome back to TGYS. Thank you for that riveting report, Sideline Scott. Today, now we're going to go on a different tangent right now.
Oh.
We're going to talk about underwear with Darren.
Must be the underwear segment with
Yep.
Darren.
He has a few questions for us about underwear. Would any TGYS hosts or fans want these boxers for free? They are no-fly boxers. I ordered them. They have arrived without flies in the history of the world. Have any guys ever opted for flyless boxers? What's the deal with that anyway? Is it a sports thing? To me, unfathomable. To someone that it might make sense to, how? Most importantly, they are unused. The company gave me a refund and didn't care to have them returned. They said give them away or something. Size large.
Free underwear. Well, they won't fit me because I'm like, I'm a little bit extra. I've never had a flyless boxer, but I think you could just pull them down and then, let the thing do its thing.
Yep.
So.
And as a woman, I like a flyless boxer to wear shorts sometimes. And if not, just cut a fly.
Yeah, exactly. Or
cut a hole in them.
Flies in there or something.
Yeah.
But hey, thanks, Darren, for the TGYS large flyless underwear boxer giveaway. So contact Darren and win your prize.
Yay. All right. Let's move on to the Lions-Chargers game this week.
Oh.
I am going to go with the Lions. Heather?
Oh, doing it for Heather. You know what, Christy? I really, in the whole course of my life, really didn't really care about the Chargers that much. But I do like having so. Yeah. So I'm going to take the Lions as well.
Nice. Okay. We have another thing from Darren. Darren again. He wants everybody to know that also the LA Fitness on Everett Mallway is having an auction. I believe the bidding started at $150 to $200 on the jerseys, depending on as some of them are signed. Which one would you bid on?
And there's a lot of jerseys.
If there's no
here.
bids, there's tons of jerseys. I know the Gary Payton jersey is signed, so is the Jerome Kersey. Why did you do that?
So I could read the jerseys?
But I can't see the question if you do that.
Oh, okay.
So is the Jerome Kersey Husky jersey, the DK Metcalf and Kenneth Walker jersey. Shaq, I don't believe so. Not so sure about the others. The only one that I would want is the glove Gary Payton.
Darren, you don't need any of that crap. You're just beautiful the way you are.
Okay, perfect. All right. Oh, and then his last comment was, since I'm on a roll today, Steve Largent or the Boz. I'm choosing the Boz.
You're choosing the Boz over Steve Largent?
Just because I like his hair.
He did have a kick-ass mullet. It was a flat top and a mullet and shit shaved into the sides and some gargoyles. And that alone is why I'm going to take Steve Largent.
Okay, perfect. And now, let's talk Raiders. We had a lot of questions about the Raiders today. Let me get back up to the top so we can see the questions.
Raiders.
Let me see.
Oh, this comes in from James, right? After trading all of our real talent, even with a new coach, is there any real chance against the other New York team? I mean, we still have a bowl cut boy in the owner's box. Oh, he's got a good point. Our owner's got ugly hair.
I'm going to say that the Raiders are going to stomp the Giants.
Oh, but we're playing the Jets.
Oh,
We already
Jets.
did stomp the Giants.
Sorry, the Jets. They're going to shoot those Jets out of the sky.
Well, James, don't you worry about it. Ding dong, Josh is gone. Raiders.
Raiders, for sure. Okay, here's his other question.
Oh, no, this comes in from Vernon.
Vernon asked, hey, Greg, First time caller, long time listener. So I want to know if the Rainier 6-pack is good enough for a pregame, or should I start with something stronger? For me, I would go with something stronger because I don't like Rainier.
Blasphemy.
So I'm going with something stronger for sure.
I just think, hey, it's okay just to walk on in, get a nice, tight little beer buzz. We don't just got to go for annihilation right off the bat. The coach is gone. We can kind of relax a little bit. Well, god dang, our owner does have an ugly haircut, come to think of it. Take a shot and chug a beer.
Okay. Now to our very last and most important game of the week.
Oh, yeah.
It's the Packers versus the Steelers. The Packers have a terrible towel. Here it is. Look at that. And I say, pooey to the towel. And the Steelers. I'm going with the Packers on this one.
I don't think that's really the terrible towel.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it was.
Well, anyways, the Steelers are coming off a game last week. So are the Packers. Somebody's got to win or lose. I think the Steelers played last week. I don't know. Maybe they had a bye week. Anyways, Steelers, Packers. Here we go. I'm going to take the Packers.
Yay! Anyways, and by the way, I did hear some news about Aaron Rodgers this week. They don't think he's coming back this year. And there's some conspiracy theories around that I will check into you and report back next week about.
Needs more mushrooms.
All right. Have a great week and
that's all.
Deuces.
That's all the time we got for now.
Deuces.
May all your teams lose.
Except for the Packers.
And the Saints. And the Raiders. And the Huskies.
And the Cougars already lost. All right. Bye.